Hello everyone and welcome to Integrated Web Concepts. I'm Brenda. I'm one of your 3 instructors for this class, and I just wanted to quickly share with you our syllabus. If you're in Learning Plan 1, you've probably already read on the left-hand side. Click on the syllabus link, and that is right here. And we're going to do that, and I want to briefly walk you through a few of the very important things. Everything is important in here. Please watch the syllabus. Please read it. Please watch this video. So your instructors for this class are Paul Hoffman, Mary Kaler, and myself, Brenda Bloom. We each are representing the 3 programs that are involved in this class, and it is a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary class, meaning all 3 of you will be working together to a common goal, which is going to be to create an e-commerce site, a site that sells something direct to the person. So our competencies are listed here, as are the core abilities. On the right in this column, you'll see our email addresses and our phone numbers. One thing of note is that our business and technology offices are 100% under construction right now. If you're ever on campus, this would be very obvious. So we have no desk, and we're not entirely sure where our phones are or where those phone numbers, where it rings. Fortunately, we do get messages via email if you were to leave one, but your best bet is to email us rather than using our phone numbers. Our office hours are going to be virtual because we have no office or cubicle to be in. And Paul and Mary and I are going to be on campus from time to time on Tuesday afternoons when this class would normally be held at 1 o'clock. And we'll have a couple of rooms available if you would like to come out to campus and work with your team and or meet us. We will talk about that a little later in a week or two as it becomes more of a need. But for now, just know that even though this is a 100% online class, we do have some opportunity to meet you face-to-face and for you to work with your teams on campus. There's no textbook for this class. And what you need for this class is a functioning computer with internet access and a webcam for virtual conferencing. So if you have a laptop, it's probably built in. If not, you might need to get a webcam or figure out a way to use an iPad or even your phone in Microsoft Teams, which is not probably what you want to do. So a webcam associated with your computer is really best. All right, interdisciplinary class. We're going to be building an e-commerce site, or perhaps in the future a mobile app, and it's a team-based class. We have to work from the marketing side to the branding and the graphic design, and then the developers have to do the actual coding to make it work and be seamless and be trustworthy. So it's going to be a project-based class as well. So throughout the semester, you're going to be collaborating with your team. Of note, this is a 4-credit class. We would normally be meeting Tuesday afternoons and Friday mornings in person. It is time intensive. You should expect to spend 2 to 3 hours per course hour working on a learning activity and project work. So plan on at least 5 hours of time per week for this class, and perhaps maybe more as we get into projects. Any late work, so if we give you a deadline, if it's submitted late but within 48 hours of the due date, it's only eligible for 90% of the maximum points. If it's beyond that in the first week, it's down to an 80%. If it's in the second week of being late, it's half points. And beyond that, they're worth 0 or the instructor's discretion. This class only has 100 points. You need to be aware of everything you're doing and not procrastinate and not lose points due to silly things like deadlines, which are not silly. So we have a phase 1 product, a phase 2, and a phase 3, which is kind of the final. So we're going to give you feedback along the way. We're not just going to let you work on something for the entire semester and then at the end say, oh, that's not, that's a C. Well, you could have fixed it along the way. So we're having feedback along the way. You are getting a group score because each team or group is going to have 1 developer, 1 marketer, and 1 or possibly 2 graphic designers. So you have to work together as a team. The remaining 25% is your individual score, your weekly participation and professionalism, how much you are involved with your team, are keeping up with your end of the bargain, etc. And your overall professionalism is another 10%. So that final 25% is an individual grade. Our grading scale at LTC is consistent from class to class. You need 93% or higher to get an A, 86 for a B, 80 for a C. You must achieve a C in this class to pass. So don't even think about numbers down here. Keep it in the above the 80% range, please. So this is an online class, but Paul, Mary, and I love to hear from you. We want feedback. We want activity in the class, and we want emails if you're having any issues. So please contact us with any questions. So the support hour that I mentioned, we have reserved room 126 on Tuesdays during our normal class time if this would have been in person. And we will be there for walk-in help or collaboration unless we notify you otherwise. So I would say on week 1, we will not necessarily be in there for open walk-in hours. But beyond that, so I mean that like as in Tuesday, August 25th, we won't be in there for walk-in hours. But beyond that, we probably will. We've also reserved the Mac Lab L123 as a working room for you, but we would like appointments so that we know who's going to be on campus and what kind of numbers we have. We are limited to how many students can be in any classroom at one time, so we have to plan ahead. Each week we're going to be opening the learning plans on Monday morning. Paul, Mary, and I each are contributing information that all of you have to do. Just because Paul is not your instructor, you're not a developer, does not mean you ignore Paul's videos and readings. This is interdisciplinary. You need to read and watch videos, everything that we put in Blackboard. As we get going and the bulk of the learning plan is maybe graphic design related, I will be doing the major part of the lecture, but Paul and Mary will each do their own small video blurb on why it's important for marketers or developers to know as well. And yes, graphic designers, you need to watch those 2 videos as well. Unless noted, all of your homework, if there is any week by week, will be due Sundays at midnight, and the following Monday morning, a new learning plan will be opening. So this is a Monday to Sunday class. One deadline that is different, I'll just point out right away, is in this learning plan 1, for us to take first week attendance. We do have an assignment for you that's due by Wednesday midnight of this very first week, kind of to make sure you're all checking in and working with us. We then have a course schedule, calendar, general ideas, general topics, and phase 1 and 2 and 3 are due. And then the final page of the syllabus is the college-wide policies with actual hyperlinks discussing the ADA statement. If you need any accommodations, please click on the link and speak with somebody or speak with somebody at campus. Dropping and transferring, please talk to your advisor or one of us. This is a course that's required for graduation. And then the student conduct code and Title IX details are also listed on this page. So if you have any specific questions, please email Paul, Mary, or Brenda, and we'll definitely get back to you. We want to know if you're having any issues, if something's confusing, if you're loving this. We want to be in touch with you. So thank you and have a great class.